Hi!
Hello.
For those who don't know me, I'm Sonja, and it's my first ever webinar. And I thought I'll be trying to be fun, if I can, for the next 10 minutes. So, hoping you can listen to all those 10 minutes that we're going to record. I'm at home, like everybody else is, and I just realized that technology and the digital world, is probably the most performing industry right now. And I thought I'd start embracing technology. So, considering that I'm pretty crap at this, I thought I'll ask my industry friend and former colleague, Sabrina Myers, to give me some advice. And also, hopefully, this advice can be useful for lots of you. Sabrina, do you want to introduce yourself?
Definitely. Thank you very much, Sonja. I am Sabrina Myers. I now am an independent event planner, but also a social media consultant for the hospitality, travel, and event industry. So I help clients like hotels, event agencies, event professionals, independents come up with ideas for content creation, how strategies for social media, and then all kinds of social media consulting for different platforms.
So I have lots of questions to ask you now. Basically, what do you think are the most effective social media platforms right now, and why?
So right now, I would definitely say the top three that are key are LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Those are the three that I would recommend everyone be on right now to really, really be visible and be present in this moment where we need to be very proactive on social media.
Okay, which I think we all know them, at least I know, which yay, I feel very proud. In terms of content though, what do you think, considering, I don't know how many billions of people are actually now at home, what is the best content do you think that people should really share, and how should these platforms be used at their very best?
Basically, every platform has its own objectives, purposes, and features to each one. So with LinkedIn, it's a business platform, is the number one platform that all professionals use. So whether you are an individual who's building your personal brand, or you're self-employed or independent, or if you're a hotel, or if you're an event agency, definitely recommended to have a LinkedIn page, which is a personal one, which is your individual one. And if you're a business, to have a LinkedIn page as well. Because you can have for both. And for LinkedIn, the kind of content that I would be posting right now is, obviously you have to address the situation right now. As a business, you have to address that this is what is happening, and you have to give your response to what you are doing right now during the crisis. I think it's very important for anyone who runs a business, or who has a brand or a hotel or a venue or whatever, to provide a statement. And with LinkedIn, if you have a page on LinkedIn, you can actually pin a post to the top of that page, which means no matter what you post afterwards, it will keep going on, but that pin that you've posted will stay right on the top. So it's the first thing people see when they visit your LinkedIn page. And I would say,
nice.
Address the situation, inform the current status of the business. Are you closed? Are you still open, or are parts of the business still open? What are you doing? That sort of thing. Just keep it very short, the status, and, address the situation. Because a lot of suppliers have not actually done that. They have websites that don't say anything, or, people go on their social media pages and that's not addressed. So I think it's very important to do that.
On this note, I think it's so important because honestly, as a travel agent, it's been so difficult to really, keep up with things. Who's open? Who's not? When are they reopening? When is it new? And it's so funny how I would say so many hotels are still not on the social media side of things, because some communicate really well, and you can already see it on Instagram. They're very active, but some others don't even have an Instagram account. Or if you go to their website, zero information, as if nothing happened, as if they're even open, which probably now half of them are closed. So I would say, that's a very important point. Thank you for raising that.
And for for LinkedIn, Instagram, as well as Facebook, it's very important to address the situation and to provide your status in terms of your business or professionally where you are at that point of time. Because as you said, people are going to check in. Some people might have an Instagram account, some people might have a Facebook page, some people might have a LinkedIn page. I would recommend you have all three. If you don't have all three and you're more active on one or the other, at least make sure that that status is there and that you've addressed it. Secondly, the kind of content right now, I believe, is very much storytelling content. It's stories that you're telling of your business. What are you doing? How are you continuing to be proactive, continuing to use this time? If you are a hotel, and for example, you are like many of the hotels where I live, they are only doing takeaways. So they have a skeleton crew that are based in their hotel who are running the restaurant and taking the orders and doing sort of the basic management of that. If you are a hotel like that, then the story should be around the people that are still working, doing those jobs in the hotel. Show people behind the scenes, take photos, do little videos, bring them into your world of how everything is running right now. You can do that on LinkedIn through videos or photos. Instagram obviously is a much better storytelling tool because you can make little stories from your account. And for Facebook is exactly the same. In Facebook, you can even set it up so people can order from the Facebook page from your restaurant. There are the functionalities there in place for you to do that. So, it's very important to see which platform would work best for you, but I would definitely recommend to be present on all three. And those are ways and types of content that you can produce right now.
Question. Because I'm old, I keep on seeing this beautiful TikTok app everywhere. And well, can you tell me a little bit more? Would you recommend TikTok for business? Would you, not only for business, obviously, because I would imagine lots of youngsters use it, but I have a feeling there's a lot of opportunity with it, especially because of the video side of things, which is all about video content, emotional content, music, creativity. So if you could talk us a little bit through it, I think that would be super.
I think TikTok is something that has really come onto the scene, I would say, in the last year. Definitely in Europe, I would say a year to 18 months, it has been around. It's taken lots of different forms. I think it used to be an app called Musical.ly, so it was just very music based. Now it is definitely a huge platform that has huge opportunity. It's not owned by anyone else. It's an independent, creative, social media platform. And creative is the main, I would say, power word of TikTok. A lot of people have the assumption that you put it on and you see a lot of people singing, dancing, lip syncing, doing all sorts of strange things and funny videos. Which, yes, there is quite a lot of that on it. Absolutely. I've seen some insane videos on there. If you do one simple thing, which is, your niche obviously is travel, or you can put in hotel. You find a niche and you go into the search and you type that niche and you hit the enter button and see all the videos that come up, and you will be amazed at all the different kinds of content and the different kinds of 15-second to 60-second videos that exist for all these different niches. And basically what people are doing, repurposing the content that they had for Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, and they're turning it into creative little TikTok videos. Obviously, when I joined the platform, I had no idea what to do. So a lot of my videos, and I'm on the platform as HHExchange, which is Hot Hospitality Exchange, which is my brand and platform. It was a lot through watching other content creators, someone that gives digital marketing tips on TikTok, that's her niche. And how does she do it? There's lots of pointing and words and top 5 apps and blah, 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 and I spent a lot of time just watching videos and liking videos. And when you watch and like a video, the TikTok learns what you like, and then it shows you more of what you like. Then you get inspired and you can see what kind of content people are creating. And I think there's huge potential if you're a hotel, if you are an event agency, to see what everyone else is doing and then create the same kind of content, but from your perspective, from a little twist, of something that's unique. Yeah. And I think that is the power of TikTok right now. And really, really great thing about TikTok is if you make videos, you can share them anywhere. You can share them to your Instagram stories. You can share them to your Instagram feed. You can share them to Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp.
Even to WhatsApp, exactly.
So,
one last question, I think, before we run out of time, because
yeah.
we've been told we have to be very short. What about WhatsApp, actually? Because there's WhatsApp for business. Do you use it? Would you recommend it?
I think WhatsApp for business is a really great tool if you are, for example, in the hospitality industry and you have, say, a restaurant or a bar or a hotel, by which you need to be able to send messages out to like a general specific clientele, like people that come to your hotel or your restaurant or your bar. And if you do like, for example, any offers that you're doing, you can send these messages out. So in a way, it's like email marketing, but you're using WhatsApp. So I think it's definitely a great tool if you are a hospitality supplier or any kind of service where you have a database of numbers and contacts. It's a great way to send messages out and, keep people up to date on current statuses of the business right now and any offers or any way of getting additional business if possible, or support.
Well, there's so much to choose. I think it's, for someone who's not that digitally active or involved in this, it may sound a bit confusing, but I guess that's why there's people like you who can really direct companies or brands or even, self-employed people to kind of, help them. So, well, thank you so much for your time. I know we are all busy creating content right now, so it's actually probably busier than any normal time, where normally we travel, we take planes, and we spend so much time, in the air. But now we're actually in the other type of air. So, well, thank you, and I hope to see you very soon.
Me too. Take care. Thank you, everyone.
Ciao.